Hi, I'm Dana, and I had some sales from last night and this morning, so I thought I'd make a quick sold to ship video today. And also, I'd like to give a shout out to Colleen and Seiko for their comments that they left me, as well as all the subscribers and people who have liked the videos. So, thanks so much, everyone, and snaps to you all. Okay, so first item to get shipped out is this 7 jeans, and they're this really nice light wash, and they're pretty much destroyed or distressed. They're perfectly fine on the back side, and this was an eBay sale. So let's see, I had it listed for $18 and it sold for $14, so I finally made $9.36. And they sold really quickly too. I would say, I think they probably sold in a day or two. So happy with this sale. I really kind of held out on listing this because I'm not really familiar with the brand 7, and I'm confused. I don't know if it's shortened for 7 for All Mankind, and I never really bothered to look that up because I have sold 7 for Mankind before, but the other reason was I'm not really sure how popular this really sort of destroyed jeans are nowadays, but I thought I've been taking a chance on them for summertime, just thinking that it's a lot cooler, and I also really love this wash. So finally I went ahead and listed it, and it sold really quickly, so happy with that. Since this is an eBay sale, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the yarn wrap for these jeans. They're not too big and bulky, so I think they'll be okay with just the yarn. And also they are going to go into just the regular priority flat rate envelope, the cardboard one. So like that. Okay. So hi Colleen, thank you so much for your comments, and I I recently did a sold to shipped, and I just missed your comment, so I just wanted to make sure that I mentioned it because it's really helpful. So Colleen did send me one comment saying that she really loves hearing about stories from the bins, about the bins. So yeah, I'll definitely continue to give any updates that occur over there. It's definitely one of my favorite places to go. I really love bin shopping. So and more and more that I go, the more that I get to know other resellers. I don't know, it's just really fun, and I'm really enjoying getting to know more and more resellers, whether it's on YouTube like this, or over at the bins. So let's see. And then also Colleen mentioned that she handwrites her thank yous as well. So that's something that I've liked to do, and I've been kind of letting everybody know that I kind of feel sort of sad to possibly be giving that up just because, you know, it does take, you know, extra time. And, you know, when things are very busy, it's harder to, you know, do those little, you know, personal touches. But she mentions she does thank you, handwritten, personalized thank yous. And what Colleen does is she pre-fills them out ahead of time, and then when she's ready to ship, she just fills in the name, which is, I think, is a great idea. And I'm going to go ahead and try that as well. So thank you so much, Colleen. That's a great tip. And I'm going to just go ahead. This is going out by eBay, so I'm using the cardboard flat rate envelope. And, you know, this is something that I avoided as a Poshmark reseller. I never use the cardboard envelope, but since I've started selling on eBay, I'm using this quite often. So, you know, it is a little bit more affordable, and it actually surprisingly holds quite a bit. So let's see how I'm going to do this. I think I'll do it like this first. Okay, so let's see, this one is here. Okay, so next sale that that needs to go out is a Poshmark sale, and it was a bundle sale. So we have this Sherry Bodell corduroy trucker jacket with real fur collar in this really pretty light pink color, and it also has the fur on the cuffs. So I've actually had this jacket for quite a while, and you know, when I looked up comps, I mean, the retail was very high, and I looked up comps. And at this point, you know, I was just looking up things on eBay, and I'm sorry, no, Poshmark. I was looking up comps on Poshmark, and comps were pretty high for a Sherry Bodell. So I went ahead and priced this pretty high, and it sat and sat. You know, got a lot of likes and things like that, but no offers. So, you know, again, after, you know, after some time, I went ahead and lowered, you know, relisted and lowered the price. So from there, it probably sat for, I don't know, maybe a month or so, and then finally got this bundle offer. So that was really, really great. Let's see, how am I going to... I wonder how this is going. There it is. So that's one. Let's see, and then the second item of this bundle is this fuzzy Decree shaggy jacket. And this one I definitely had for a while, since winter. And this one also you know, I relisted and lowered the price, and so finally it did sell, which is great. Let's see. So this bundle, the list price was $90, but someone sent me an offer for $49, and I went ahead and accepted. So I finally made $36.20. So again, this is Poshmark. I'm just really happy to be moving these two items. I mean, they're really great. They're really great jackets, I think. So I really hope. Wow, let's see. How am I going to do this? This jacket is so fluffy. Hopefully it will all fit. Oh, oof, it's very fluffy. Okay. So there, and then, if anyone's new watching, I learned how to ship from Mackenzie over at McThriftsy, and I will link one of her videos below. And she uses this packing paper as well as orders her USPS supplies from the USPS website. And I'll go ahead and also, you know, provide that link below. So let's see, I'm going to put this on this box, and this box is a medium flat rate box, and this is also a Poshmark sale. And Poshmark has, you know, this special shipping price, and it's basically, I don't know, around $7.50 or maybe almost $8 for anything under 5 pounds. So, you know, we're able to use pretty much any USPS envelope or box that's not express. So, you know, priority mail boxes or envelopes, or also flat rate. So it's very, let's see, maybe I'll put this, see if I can fit it. I think I can. This will fit. I think so. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Let's see. And, you know, when I first started reselling, which was almost a year, so end of July, beginning of August will be a year for me as a reseller. And when I first started, I didn't know anything about shipping. I really wasn't even a online shopper, so, you know, I didn't experience it from the buyer side either. You know, the most I would buy online is Amazon, and for the most part, since I'm Prime user, I don't have to worry about shipping, it seems like, or, you know, choosing it or whatnot. So yeah, so I would watch Mackenzie's videos, and she's so knowledgeable and so sweet, and her ship with me videos are like really great. It's like a great companion while I'm working. So I really learned a lot and just really enjoyed her videos. And I still watch them, you know, now. So let's see. So this is a very full box, but yeah, since I started selling on eBay again, I started online reselling with both Poshmark and eBay, you know, about a year ago. And Poshmark, it's just such an easier, the shipping process is just way easier. So I decided to just focus on Poshmark, and I just pretty much stopped, you know, listing on eBay. But recently, you know, I would say maybe 2 or 3 months ago, maybe 3 months ago, when Poshmark had all the changes in their algorithm, that's pretty much when I decided to go ahead and start listing on eBay again. So yeah, so, you know, I had to kind of really learn how to do this shipping, and so, you know, it took a little while for me to get the hang of it, and I'm still learning, you know, because actually just today I sold another dress, and maybe I'll put a picture of it over one of these sides, but it was a Ralph Lauren dress, and it sold for, I mean, I listed it for $38 and it sold for $25. But the buyer really wanted it by Friday, and, you know, that meant that I had to kind of work with her on getting expedited shipping, and you know, that was kind of a lot of work, actually. And you know, she was very sweet and nice, and I felt, you know, happy that I could do it. But also there is this little nagging pressure or thing in the back of my mind, like, oh, you know, I hope she gets it on time because she paid extra money for it, you know. So anyways, yeah. So, but I don't even remember where I was going with this. But yeah, so anyways, you know, a lot of learning has to happen with eBay shipping. But, you know, once you kind of get the hang of it, it's good. And then also there's a lot of YouTube videos on, you know, kind of helping us learn what the best way to ship on eBay. So, okay, and speaking of eBay, here's another sale. This is this really pretty Felina bra. And it's really pretty. It's like a really pretty lace overlay, you know, padded push-up bra. Let's see. I had it listed for $18, and I got an offer for $13.50, so I went ahead and accepted, and I'm finally making $8.15 on this sale. So, you know, it's a good sale. Bras are pretty easy to photograph, which is great. So, and for whatever reason, they're pretty plentiful at the bins. So, you know, the trick is to try to find ones that are in really good condition. And And you know, also they say that the bigger sizes tend to sell a little better. So, you know, I will pick up, if the bra is in good condition and, you know, it's really pretty, I'll pick up any size. But if it's a little bit more, I don't know, like plain or basic, then I tend to go for a little bit larger sizes. So yeah. Let's see. Also, you know, I wanted to say, oh, hi Seiko. Thank you so much for your comment. You know, and I'm sorry I meant to mention it during my last sold to ship video, but I don't know, for some reason I guess it just kind of slipped my mind. So I wanted to mention your comment today, and it was a comment from my last haul, and Seiko had mentioned that, I think it was the Full Throttle Salon, the motorcycle bar t-shirt. She mentioned that I guess the Full Throttle Salon used to have their own reality TV show. So, you know, that makes it even more popular, which is really cool, and I didn't know that. And also, I did find this Michael Costello dress, and it was a Revolve, you know, collaboration, I guess, and it was new with tags. I know, it was gorgeous. It was just beautiful, and it was in fantastic, you know, condition, especially, you know, I mean, it was so delicate, and I can't believe that it survived, you know, the trials and tribulations of the bin. So that was really fun, a fun find. And you know, I'm really hoping that the buyer loves that dress. And then also Seiko mentioned that that she loved that Gunny Sacks dress. Yes, I know, wasn't that amazing? I was like so amazed at that dress. And yes, if I do come across something of that same aesthetic, I will, you know, let you know. So thank you, Seiko. It was really great hearing from you, and I really appreciate you. Yeah. So this priority mail box is size 7 by 7 by 6, and you can order this online on the USPS website. It I like to use it for bras and like baseball caps too. So, you know, anything that you don't want to get smashed, that's, you know, kind of smaller. So it's a good size. And then also, I don't know if I mentioned it, but you know, those supplies from the post office it's free, and they will deliver your order to your doorstep. So very convenient. Okay. So this one is, let's see, this is another eBay sale. It's this North Face hoodie, and it's in really great condition. I love this color, sort of this, you know, mustard or ochre color, and it has sort of their tagline, "Never Stop Exploring," with this really cool sort of fuzzy patch on the center. Also a really good size. I think it was an extra large. Yeah. So this was happy to find this, and you know, actually it took me sometimes it takes me a while to list things, because I was like kind of holding back and thinking, well, should I wait for, you know, wait for August or September, you know, when it's a little bit more, you know, towards fall season, just because, you know, it is kind of a, you know, more of a warmer warmer item. But finally I just said, let's just go ahead and list it, and it sold really fast. So let's see. Okay, so I listed it for $22, and it sold for $16.50. So I finally made $11.21, and I guess I didn't mention that, but that's after you take away fees, like the platform fees, as well as my cost of goods. And I think all of these items that I'm shipping today have come from the Goodwill bins that I frequent, and they charge $1.50 per item. So I'm really happy with this sale. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in this padded flat rate envelope, and I'm thinking that I might wrap it in the paper, because wrapping it in the paper makes it easier to sort of stuff into the in the padded envelope. So try that. So when I'm sourcing at the bins, I do try to look up comps, especially I'll definitely look up comps on items where I'm not familiar with the brand. Definitely will look that up. But in the case of North Face, I don't even look up comps. I just pick it up as long as it's in good condition. So outdoor brands, I will generally pick up, whether it's of course Patagonia, but that's not something that I find all the time. And Cool, I love picking up Cool. I'll pick up Columbia, and Columbia is a little bit more plentiful at the bins, and it tends to not sell for as high amount as, let's say, North Face or Patagonia, but it does seem to move, so I like to pick it up. And I think I mentioned at the last Sold to Ship that hiking pants tend to do pretty well. So, even if it's REI, I'll pick up REI brand as well. What else? Oh, Eddie Bauer, Land's End. If it's, outdoor wear, or even fishing or camping kind of hiking, I'll pick it up. Okay, so it's kind of stuffed like a sausage. It's in there pretty snug, but it fits, so yay. Sure. And I'm actually pretty surprised that I had, I think I'm sending out, sending out 7 sales today, and kind of surprised because my weekend was not that busy, so and maybe that makes sense because everybody's going away, or really busy with 4th of July. So now that everybody's back, they can kind of go back to the routine, so maybe that's what it is. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, So next is another eBay sale, and this one is this really lovely, substantial Bryn Walker, 100% linen, and it's called the Denuda jacket. So it's basically like a shirt jacket or like a shacket, and I actually found two of them in the same bin, so I'm assuming that, you know, it was from the same person. And I went ahead and listed it for $35, and I got an offer for $30, so I accepted, and I finally made $23.23. $23.23, yeah. So, you know, a really nice sale. And this is, you know, this very neutral sort of mocha color, tan color. And the other Denuda jacket is more in a kind of like a mustardy yellow. So, you know, hopefully that one moves as well. But then this one, again, I didn't list these quickly because they're 100% linen and very sort of substantial and thick. They were really, I think I gave them a hand wash, and after that they were very wrinkly, and just the wrinkles were in there really hard. So I actually had to take out my iron and, you know, iron the shirt. So I just kind of was, you know, lazy and waited on that. So, but as soon as I listed the two, got a lot of attention. So this sold, you know, really quick. I would say it sold in 1 or 2 days. So, you know, happy with that. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it. So, again, you know, 100% linen, even linen blend. Still really, you know, love to pick up anything linen. Seems to, you know, get a lot of attention, and it moves pretty quickly. So, yes. And, you know, Bryn Walker is a really, you know, good brand, and it seems like it's pretty popular. So, you know, very happy to find Bryn Walker at the bins whenever I can. You know, another kind of, I think Eileen Fisher can be lag and look as well, but I haven't been finding a lot of Eileen Fisher lately. And, you know, when about a year ago when I first started, I was finding a lot of Eileen Fisher. So it's really funny how quickly things shift in the reselling world. You know. So I don't know if I mentioned this before, but, you know, with a cardboard flat rate envelope, you can go ahead and make like a little pouch on the bottom, flatten it out, and then it's a lot easier to, you know, ship your items. So that, and then make sure that the flap is folded before you take off the adhesive strip. So see. there. And so, and then another tip that learned from Rocco, hi Rocco, is that you can put your label over the opening, the sealed opening, and that just sort of, you know, further reinforces the closure. So let's see, how should I do this? I guess I'll do it like this. Yeah. And yeah, and according to some some of the post offices do not like it when you tape the entire top portion, the opening, because then you know, they're thinking that you're overstuffing this envelope. So so that's just another thing to kind of, you know, be wary of. So okay, and then let's see. So the next thing that's getting shipped out, it's another eBay sale, and this is a Humboldt State hoodie, and it has these individual letter patches that are sewn on, and you know, the center part is like that raised felt. So you know, it's a really really quality hoodie or sweatshirt. And this one, again, I took a really long time to list. And you know, again, you know, it's kind of a heavy hoodie. Didn't know if, you know, it would sell during the summer. Also, you know, I wasn't sure of the value, really. And, you know, because of that, I was just kind of dreading the research part of it. And finally, I just, you know, decided to just list all these hoodies that I had. And, you know, I thought, after I looked at comps and things, I thought, well, you know, listing it for $25 seemed fair, and I couldn't prove that this was vintage. Although, you know, there's so many things about it that could possibly be vintage. But, and I got an offer, I don't know, maybe a day or two later, and it was for $15, and I really sat on that for a while. Wasn't sure, you know, if I should accept it. And finally, I waited a day. I actually didn't accept it right away. I waited because I wanted to see if I might get like a, you know, a higher offer. And when I didn't, I decided to just go ahead and accept it. So, you know, I thought about it, and I thought, you know, I really do like a fast sale. And it's sat on my rack for I don't know how many weeks, you know. So it's just really good to get it out the door. And, you know, I feel like somebody got a really nice piece, you know, for a good price. So, you know, happy about that. So okay, so this is another one that's going to go into the padded flat ring. So it's going to be another sort of sausage fitting. I wonder if I can just wrap this. Maybe I can just, oh, I'm going to try this. No, I think it's easier this way. Okay, hopefully that will work. Humboldt State is a state college in California, I believe. I think it's California, way up north. Way up north. And Humboldt is, really, supposedly, I've never been there. My oldest daughter, Kelsey, she used to play softball for San Francisco State. And so that's a D2. And one of the schools that they would play is Humboldt. So I actually only saw them when they came here, and I never went to an away game. So I wish I did, though, but it is a really far drive. But what I remember is that the softball team had really big girls, tall girls, and also, Humboldt is known for marijuana. So, just a little fun facts. So, anyways, but a good school, and hopefully the buyer loves this sweatshirt. Oh shoot, that broke. I'm going to do this again. Okay. Okay, so that one I was a very tight squeeze, so I just decided to take that off camera. So you don't see me struggle with that one. Okay, so then the last thing that I'm going to ship is this Alfani lamb's leather jacket, and it's a really lovely jacket. Very, very soft leather, not heavy, so really nice. And I think I had this for probably since winter, so a few months, and I listed it for $50 and it sold for $45. So, after fees and cost of goods, I made $34.50. So, very nice sale. And I will always pick up leather at the bins. And surprisingly, there's a lot of leather at the bins. So I definitely like to pick it up. And another reason why I'll always pick up anything leather is oftentimes, when I go to my buy sale trade stores, as long as it's the season, they'll go ahead and oftentimes they'll buy leather from me. So I do like to pick it up. I've even picked up vintage leather, which sells really well. And even I think I picked up a couple of vintage white leather jackets as well, and they did have wear on them, but but they sold, and the buyers were happy. So kind of like a safe pickup for me. You know, and another thing that I forgot to mention was, you know, during summer slowdown, another reason why, you know, I think we're not making as big sales, or as big of sales as we're maybe used to, is that, you know, summer items are not, you know, they don't have as higher value as, let's say, you know, winter jackets and coats and, you know, sweaters. So, you know, these items tend to be a little bit lower value. So I think that's also contributing to, you know, maybe a little bit slower sales. So. There, this should be okay. Okay, so let's see, I got that. Yeah, so that's it for this video, and you know, this was a little bit of an experiment. I had sales that I had to get out and ship, so I thought, you know, hey, why don't I go ahead and do a recording. So, you know, if you enjoyed this video, you know, let me know, and please subscribe, and, you know, think about hitting the thumbs up button, and would love to hear any comments from you as well. Okay, until the next one, take care. Bye-bye.